From a quest for justice to a love for music, Lisa's character has brought us some of the most heartwarming moments in the show's history, which is why we are checking out 3 more classic episodes. Lisa Simpson Edition. Number 3. The Secret War of Lisa Simpson. The episode begins with Lisa confronting Principal Skinner about the quality of education they receive in class. She feels like the videos they watch are not enough to challenge her and make her reach her full potential. However, Skinner brushes her concerns and tells that if he makes the curriculum harder, other students would complain. Meanwhile, Bart gets his hands on several police megaphones and creates a sonic shockwave that shatters every piece of glass in town. As a result, Homer and Marge decide to send him to military school to discipline him. However, they actually trick Bart into thinking that they are taking him to Disneyland, but in reality, they're actually taking him to military school. Lisa decides to join Bart at the military, even though it's a boys-only institution. She's the first girl to ever join the academy, and as a result, she gets a hard time from the other cadets. As the term progresses, the students must pass a physical test called the Eliminator, which is a 150-foot hand-over-hand crawl across the 60 gauge hemp jute line with a blister factor of 12. The rope is suspended a full 40 feet over a solid British acre of old growth Connecticut valley thorn bushes. Bart helps Lisa train in secret and they both pass the test. Lisa even receives a medal for satisfactory completion of the 2nd grade. Homer and Marge come to pick up Bart and Lisa from the school and they agree to take him to Disneyland for real this time. However, they trick them again and take them to the dentist instead. This episode is not just about the adventures of Bart and Lisa, it also highlights the struggles of being different and going against the norm. Lisa, as the only girl in the military school, is an outcast but manages to persevere and succeed with Bart's help. So if you haven't already, I definitely recommend you to add this on your watch list. Number 2. Lisa's rival.
Ralph, this better not be about your cat.
In this episode, we see Lisa, the smartest student in Springfield Elementary, facing a challenge in the form of a new student, Allison Taylor. Allison is younger, having skipped a grade for her intelligence, and she's also skilled on the saxophone, just like Lisa. Lisa wants to be friends with Allison, but she struggles with feelings of envy and jealousy as she realizes that Allison is just as smart, if not smarter than her. The tension between Lisa and Allison comes to a head during the school's annual diorama competition. Allison chose to recreate a scene from the Edgar Allan's pose The Telltale Heart, and her diorama was exceptional. However, Bart convinces Lisa to switch Allison's diorama, with one containing a rotten cow's heart. When Principal Skinner sees the sabotaged diorama, he not only criticizes it, but also begins to question Allison's overall qualifications. Feeling guilty, Lisa confesses to the switch, and both she and Allison lose to Ralph Wiggum. In the end, Lisa and Allison put aside their differences and become friends, walking away with Ralph, who accidentally breaks his action figures.
I bet my walkie.
This episode teaches us the importance of honesty, friendship, and accepting others' talents and abilities rather than feeling threatened by them, which is why you need to check out this episode. Finally, we have Mr. Lisa Goes to Washington. Homer notices an ad for an essay contest where the winner receives an all-expense-paid trip to Washington, D.C. An interested Lisa retrieves the magazine and plans to write her own essay and enter the contest. After several children from different parts of the country read their essays at their respective regional finals, Lisa's essay is met with high marks from the judges. However, one of the judges think that her essay was too good and she might have received help from her parents. The judge confronts Homer, and after a brief conversation, she realizes that Homer couldn't have helped Lisa.
Could you touch your nose for me?
She gives Lisa extra points for having a less than intelligent father, which secures her victory for the regional finals. The next morning, with everyone still asleep, Lisa gets up and pays a visit to a memorial to find inspiration for the essay finals that day. As Lisa admires a monument, Arnold and a lobbyist meet together, believing they are alone. Lisa watches in horror as Arnold accepts a suitcase full of money from the lobbyist in exchange for lodging permits for the Springfield National Forest. Lisa wanders around Washington, D.C. alone and is torn about what to do with her essay, as she no longer believes in what she has written, and she suddenly comes up with an idea for a new essay, saying the truth must be told. Lisa reads her newly written essay that is filled with anger and rage towards the American government. She then calls out the government for its corruption and divulges the information she's learned about Congressman Arnold and his bribe taking. The audience gasps and boos as Lisa finishes her essay. When Homer purchases a newspaper, he sees the headline about the expulsion of Congressman Arnold. When Lisa sees the headline, her faith in democracy is restored. She realizes that her actions have led to positive change and that the truth is always worth fighting for. If you want to see 3 classic Marge Simpson episodes, then click this video right here.